You ever notice how some SUVs just kind of fade into the background? They're fine. They get the job done. But they don't exactly make your head turn. Well, the 2026 Hyundai Santa Fe is the exact opposite of that. This one makes you stop and stare. Hyundai didn't just update the Santa Fe. They've completely reimagined it. And I've got to say, it feels like the company is stepping into an entirely new league with this SUV. Right from the moment you see it, the design hits you. Forget soft curves and subtle updates. The new Santa Fe looks rugged, boxy, and confident, almost like Hyundai took inspiration from adventure-focused SUVs like the Land Rover Defender or even the Ford Bronco. You've got that wide grille with bold H-shaped headlights that demand attention, squared-off body lines that make it look planted, and a stance that screams capability. It's not just another family hauler you'll lose in a parking lot. This is one you'll notice immediately when it pulls up next to you at a red light. And honestly, in today's SUV market, standing out matters more than ever. But here's the thing. This redesign isn't just about looking tough. Hyundai actually gave the Santa Fe some real outdoor spirit. With higher ground clearance, chunkier wheel designs, and optional all-terrain tires, it's clear this SUV is ready to hit more than just the grocery store parking lot. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not suddenly a Jeep Wrangler. You're not rock crawling in this thing. But for weekend camping trips, dirt trails, or a snowy mountain road, the 2026 Santa Fe has way more confidence than its predecessors ever did. And for families who love a little adventure, that's a big plus. Under the hood, Hyundai is keeping pace with where the industry is headed. The big news is the hybrid powertrain option. This setup blends efficiency with just enough punch to make daily driving fun. Think fewer trips to the gas station without sacrificing the ability to merge onto the freeway without sweating it. For eco-conscious buyers or anyone tired of rising gas prices, that hybrid option is going to hit the sweet spot. Of course, Hyundai knows not everyone is ready to ditch traditional engines, so you'll still have gasoline options, which is smart. It gives buyers flexibility without forcing a full leap into electrification just yet. Now, if the exterior makes you go wow, the inside is where you'll probably say, okay, they nailed it. Hyundai has really stepped up its interior game here. Slide inside, and you're greeted with a cabin that feels modern, open, and upscale without being pretentious. The dual 12.3-inch screens are crisp, colorful, and intuitive to use, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto built in. And for people like me who hate fiddling with buttons when driving, the updated voice controls make everyday tasks a whole lot easier. Comfort-wise, Hyundai clearly thought about real families using this SUV. The front seats are supportive for long drives. The second row has noticeably more legroom. And yes, you've still got that optional third row for when you need to squeeze in a couple extra passengers. There are clever touches everywhere, from hidden storage spaces to USB-C ports at every turn, which is a lifesaver if you've ever had kids fighting over the charger on a road trip. They've even added eco-friendly materials in higher trims, which feels like a nice nod to sustainability without compromising on style. And that's what I love about the Santa Fe. It's practical, but it doesn't feel boring. It feels like Hyundai looked at what people actually wanted: more room, more tech, more versatility, and just delivered it in a really sharp package. Now, let's stack it up against its past versions for a second. Earlier Santa Fe models were all about being safe, dependable, and affordable. Nothing wrong with that, but they weren't necessarily exciting. More recent generations started inching toward premium territory. But the 2026 version? This one combines the rugged style of an adventure SUV, the tech of a modern crossover, and the family-first practicality Hyundai's always been known for. It feels like the most complete Santa Fe yet. So, what about the price tag? Hyundai hasn't released official numbers, but we can make some solid guesses. Expect the base version to kick off in the low to mid-$30. $1,000 range. If you want the hybrid, you're probably looking at closer to $40,000, especially on the higher trims. Still, considering Hyundai's track record of packing in more features for the money than Toyota or Honda, this SUV could end up being one of the best values in its class. And let's be honest, the rivals are no joke. The Toyota Highlander, Honda Pilot, Kia Sorento. These are all heavy hitters in the family SUV game. But here's where Hyundai has an edge: bold styling and a willingness to take risks. That boxy new shape might not be everyone's cup of tea, but for buyers who want something different, something that says, I'm not just another cookie-cutter SUV driver, the Santa Fe suddenly looks very appealing. At the end of the day, here's the big takeaway. The 2026 Hyundai Santa Fe isn't just another update. It's Hyundai planting a flag and saying, we're here to play hard. It's a confident SUV that balances everyday practicality with a fresh, adventurous personality. Whether you're shuttling kids, hauling gear for a weekend trip, or just want a reliable daily driver that actually turns heads, this Santa Fe has something for you. So, what do you think? Did Hyundai absolutely nail it with this redesign? Or do you think they went a little too bold? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your take. And if you enjoyed this first look, hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth car reviews and previews, and don't forget to ring that bell so you never miss the latest updates from the car world.